just heading down to Preston Beach. Going to do an overnighter with the boys. So yeah, he hasn't done one like this on the beach before. So it's a howling easterly, and I didn't really check the weather that much. I was only looking at the wind, and apparently it's going to rain a fair bit maybe tonight as well. So we'll be all right. We've got the awning and that sort of thing. So anyway, I'll touch base with you when we're on the beach, and hopefully into some action. Alright, airing down. It's a long weekend, so it's pretty busy down here. I'm not sure if we're going to go north or south. Maybe I'll just go north, that's where I usually go. And anyway, we'll go have a look, see if we can find some space on the beach. A little bit soft, but it's not too bad. Find a spot to set up for the night. Pretty hot, isn't it, Dave?
Yeah.
You think you might want to go for a swim with me?
Yeah.
Alright, so I've got a couple of new little things for this trip. Well, not for this trip, just for life in general. So I'll just show you this little seat I got. Little canvas seat, just fits in there with my gear. This works pretty well. This will just set up with my step and the box there. Alright, little canvas seat, no affiliation, but I got this from Go Camping. Perfect. It's a shop in Belcutta, and they sell a lot of this Red Roads canvas gear, which is really good quality. You know, it's priced accordingly, but it's obviously it lasts for a long time. So I got this because the big chairs sometimes it's too annoying. This one folds up to nothing, and that's what space. I also got this little bag here, which I sort of clip and hang where I need it. I usually have it down there, but when the fridge is there, it's in the way. I just keep like lighters, charge cables, and my my speaker in there. So yeah, handy little stuff, really well made and locally made, so it's really cool. Well, small business. Alright, so this is us for the night. Set up here, got the awning out. I'll throw a bit of burley out soon. I want to go for a swim first and usually get some stingrays in, so I'll wait till I've done that. It's pretty hot here actually, and you can see there's a bit of a cloud building up. It's quite likely it's going to rain tonight. I'll just put the swag down under here, and yeah, we should be right. We're both sleeping in the double, so we'll be good, nice and cozy. Yeah, we're just put a few rigs on and have a little cook up later. Actually, when I'll come back to that, I'll show you what I'm cooking with at the moment. It's a setup I haven't used for probably about 20 years, so it'll work. But yeah, I'm just in between sort of, I can't make my mind up on what setup I want to run. So anyway, I'd be interested if anyone has any thoughts or recommendations out there, that'd be good. But yeah, in the meantime, it's definitely beer o'clock, and just going to get some rigs ready, and yeah, hopefully we can get a few small fish here, and if we're lucky, something bigger. So I'll fish into the night, stay up until I can't keep my eyes open anymore. Usually pick up a few small sharks and things like that around here at night, hopefully a mulloway, but I won't hold my breath on that. Anyway, cheers. Here's the base camp. This view works so well, just having this big open canopy. If I've got some air on the other side, I can just go around and grab it as well. I've got the big 96 litre fridge freezer there. I've got a heap of bait in the big section, and burley. Probably won't need it all. And then I've got the food side has got, you know, plenty of cold drinks and the food we need for tonight. Got all these boxes are actually pretty good. Just got all my I don't know, bread and cooking stuff and junk. Got two of them. They kind of stack really well in the ute, and you know what's in there, so you just pull that out when you want to get to it. But yeah, aside from that, just a bit of water and things like that. I might put a permanent water tank in here at some point, but for the meantime the tub's fine. Yeah, this little step's handy, just gets you up a little bit higher to reach in. Oh, got my lights and stuff in there, so when we need them on later, I've got another one I can plug in to that if I want to as well, but don't know if I'll need it, to be honest, so we'll see how we go. Got the solar on the roof, just thought I'd plug it in and put a bit of charge back in the battery, but yeah, probably don't really need it for an overnighter. Anyway, we'll get some rigs ready and alright, here's a slide bait rig. I made this years ago and I've got to correct it because the last time I used these I was actually down along this beach and the sinkers weren't snapping off, and that's what you need to happen, otherwise it just gets too dug into the ground. So the leader I was using to my sinker looks like it's about 40 pound, and it was too heavy. So I remember discussing with a friend at the time who had a similar problem, and I'm just gonna downsize that to probably 20 pound. I got some 20 pound there and we'll see how that goes. But I had some big hookups and the sinker didn't ping off, so it pinged the main line because I think the 40 pound was too strong, and I've got a 50 pound mono on that reel. So anyway, just make this little correction. I'm going to get this ready later on. I'll just show you how the slide bait works. Alright, so I've changed that down to some 20 pound, we'll see how that goes. That's just going to attach to my sinker. And this is the stopper rig for the slide bait. So I need to tie this end of the line to my main line, which I'll do in a minute. But what will happen is I will clip this on to, you see there it's got the clip. I'll clip this onto my main line, but for the purposes of this it ends up like that. And this bait can really only tangle up, it can really only slide one way. Just using a bit of wire here because it's quite likely there'll be some small sharks around. And that I want to put like if I can, a live bait like a herring or a whiting or maybe even a tailor on there, and just slide this down my line, and it'll just go all the way down to the bottom, and eventually it will, once again, probably tangle up, it will hit that and stop. So in the event that you do hook up, I feel like this is the Russell Coit fishing here, you hooked onto your fish there, your rig's hard on that big ring there, it's not going anywhere, and if your sinker does break off, so what, otherwise you might end up dragging it with you as well, and you connect it to the fish by this line. So that's how slide baiting works. Good spot here, you get your rod up nice and high and bomb it down, and you can cast a single sinker a long way. When you've got a big bait flapping in the wind as well, you probably lose 30 metres maybe. So you can bomb a sinker right out, and hopefully eventually your bait will get out to where your sinker is. That's the science anyway, but it does work. It's not a bad way of mixing up how you're fishing different water columns while you're at the beach. This is the sinker I'm going to use for it. Now this is a homemade DIY grapnel sinker. I've made this years ago when I was a much keener land-based angler. I'm still keen, loving it out here, but I used to use a lot more, So all that is, I think it's a 6 ounce snapper sinker. I drilled a couple of holes through different spots, and that's a bit of TIG wire. It's probably like, I don't know, probably 2.5 mil, 3 mil, something like that I've bent. And then the way you make this little groove, lead's really pliable, so you just get a cold chisel, smack a little slot on each side, and then bend up your wire to suit. So that's going to go like that. I'm going to bend these right out so it does as it says and grips, or it's called grapnel, into the sand. Probably don't need a huge sinker here, the conditions look fairly tame, but you want your line to be tight out there so you can slide your bait down. I don't want it pulling in as I'm trying to get tension on it, so we'll cast this out, it should stay there. If I lose it, I'll lose it. I probably made this about 10 years ago, so all good. Get that ready, so when that, probably won't put a bait out just yet on the slide, but when when it certainly gets a bit later, I definitely will. What do you reckon, bud? All good? We just had our first incident, had a big cast, and what happened to your leg? There? The hook went into it. Well, that's what happens when you live and die by the fish, isn't it? You go for a swim? Well, I'm going anyway. Alright, we're on the board. The herring are here. Don't know if I should keep some to eat or... Nah, here we go. Alright, I need to get one of those rubbish bags. This is it's not too good. It's making a lot of noise. It's probably going to blow away actually. I'll better move that. What should I get? A few different options, let me know. Alright, this is my burley bucket, homemade. I'll use this in the boat as well. See, there's a few bite marks out of it. Yeah, up around there. These do get chomped. Bit of lead on the bottom. Anyway, these are it's just got a bit of like nylon coated stainless steel cable, and I've got a rope there. I'm just going to throw it down and let it wash around in the shore break there. This log would have made some time ago. Let's see if it'll fit in. Looks a bit big to me. So here we go. It's going to take a bit. Alright, so that's full of burley now. Just going to let it roll around here. Quite a steep little drop off here. And I'll just refill that. As the night goes on, chuck a little bit more stuff, it'll get pushed back up the beach like this. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Just going to roll around there. That thing's pretty much indestructible. I'll say that now, we'll see what happens, but probably jinxed it. Yeah. Hopefully get a nice... That's enough, mate. It's just, you don't want it to go all the way in, just a little way. So it just gets enough little... I might even bring it up.
It's gonna come all the way.
Nah, they won't eat that. But what I might do, I might leave it about there. I reckon. They don't, but they can smell it from there. Maybe that's not enough. The fun and games with a burley pot. Yeah, mate. Of course you can. Just undo that hook. Yeah, it's got some bait on it. I can see it. That's it. Perfect. Yeah, see now I think it needs to go back down there. It was like a freak set of waves that came through. It's just not going to get enough water on it there. Anyway. The only trouble doing this is it can be a stingray magnet, but you never really know, do you? Alright, put one of these little yellowfin whiting on. Yep, we caught these up at, I think these are around Kalbarri way. This is my go-to rig for a mulloway or a tailor. Probably if I do get a tailor, it'll bite the end off this, but yeah, I love having that circle hook there. Alright, I haven't cast an overhead reel in probably 4 years, so this could go anywhere. Although it is cheating, it's got the digital cast control. So here we go. don't know, wasn't too bad. The beauty of having an overhead reel on the beach is you got that ratchet. It's really hard to hear your spin reel going off. You really need to be able to see it, which isn't always possible. Yeah, so I kind of want to have a bait out as far as I can, a bait in close, and I'll have another one. I might chuck a muley on in the middle. But you're covering those different water columns. The fish swimming along close to the shore, well, I mean, more often than not, I think they're swimming parallel. Oh, good cast, bud. So for years I would just bomb out as far as I could. When I switched to this, I couldn't cast as far, and then I started catching more fish. So what I realised is I was casting over the fish a lot of the time. So I don't mind just bombing this out close. It's quite often the rod that catches all the fish, right? So, but you've got to be in it to win it, and have a bait everywhere you can, I guess. All right, this belly pot's starting to annoy me because it's drifting over there. So I might put a star picket in just down here and just get it so it stays in the water a bit more, because he's going to keep hooking up on it, I think, if I'm not careful. Through there. Keep it a little bit straight, hopefully. It's got a nice slick going out there. Interesting to see what turns up. Alright, belly's working. We've got a massive school of hezzers. What am I going to do with that? A bit of bait in my hand. Or on straight away. Oh, off. Come on. Yep. Gotcha. Oh, off again. Yes, gotcha. Oh, I think he got off. Oh, they're going mad. Off again. Nah, still got him. I've got one, bud. Yep. Oh. Now, do you want to come and catch one? You come and catch one, mate. Whoop. Just chuck him up there. Come on. It's a big rod, that one, isn't it? Alright, that's it. Drag him up. Whoop, whoop, that's it. Keep him coming. Look at that, bud. Alright, that's your first herring from shore, hey? Yeah? Now, can you do me a favour? When you gave me this rod, you hooked me up. Can you get that hook out of the back of my shirt? Oh, there he goes. That's it. Oh, he's going fast now. That's it. Good one, mate. That's a nice one. Bit bigger than the last one, isn't it? Alright. They're slippery, aren't they? Alright, these things are going nuts. See if I can get one on for him. Oh, straight away, yes. Still got him? Sure? Keep winding. No, you still got him. Still got him. Just the wave pushed him in. Awesome, that's it, that's it. Oh. You want him? Yeah. Good catch. Alright, I'll get the hook out. There you go. I'll get another one while you run that back. This is pretty good. Got a real little gopher here. Pretty gloomy. Definitely some weather coming in from the north. Anyway, it's worth coming down just for this session. It's caught a few herring on the boat, but not off the beach before, which is needs to be special. Alright, hopefully I remember how to do this. Undo it. Get the line through. good. Okay, now to send this. Just get a bit of tension back up on that. He's on a one-way ticket out. Need to do a bit of this. There's actually a fair bit of backwash here. This is how steep this bank is, so it'll get pushed out. This little chair is perfect. Chair here. Sunset. What could you want? What'd you get, bud? Another herring. Good work, mate. You cast out and caught that all by yourself. Alright, it's starting to rain a little bit now. I might just pull the solar panel in. It's not like it's generous. That'll be okay, mate. All the fishing gear can get wet. I'll just get the solar panel in. Oh, he's on again. Still got it. Oh, it's a little tarwine. No, throw this one back. You even caught. Oh, if we got a big one, yeah. They've got a size limit, and this guy is a long way under it. So.
How big is the size?
It's about that big. About, I think it's 25 centimeters. I think. All right, let's chuck him back. All right, watch this. Whoop, there you go. Alright, so I've wound in the slide bait and yeah, I'll help you. Whoop, hang on, what are you doing? Hold, whoop, there you go.
That's a good size. Can you hold my rod while
Yep.
I go put it in? I got a good size one.
In the bucket, yeah. Anyway, what I was saying, I've had that slide bait out, hasn't been touched. Yes, mate, hasn't been touched. Not a good sign. Anyway, there's no other option, we'll just keep persisting.
What happened to that?
Nothing, I just wound it in. I'll just get you some more bait, mate. Yeah.
Dad, it's a bit tangled.
I know. It's the story of the day, isn't it? Tangles.
But we get fish when it happens.
Do we?
Sometimes.
Sometimes.
Like that time.
Yep.
I got a good fish.
Yeah. It's an epic sunset. Clouds are lit up. Okay, just cooking some broccolini here and I'm gonna have some schnitzel to go with it. Now this is the problem. I've gone back to this burner setup. Hopefully you can see what that is there. One of those cartridge butane burners. Probably had that one for 20 years or something. My other setup I use sometimes is a 3 burner. Probably a little bit big. I only need 2 burners, but I'd like to run 2 fry pans because then I could cook that broccolini while I'm cooking the schnitzel at the same time. So, has anyone used the Campmaster ones with the lid or the double one, or should I get something else? That's the question, I guess, because my other one, I've painted jets myself, but they're basically end of life. I've had that one for 20 years as well. It's pretty much end of the road. So, thinking about getting something to last me through. It's not that windy tonight, there's a bit of an easterly, but usually if it was a sea breeze I'd just have this, oh there goes someone. Not bad, eh? Pretty quick up the beach considering a lot of people got kids around here. Anyway, usually I can just plonk it on there, and if I'm side onto the sea breeze, wind isn't really an issue for me. So anyway, in the comments, what should I get? I've got heaps of gas bottles at home, small ones, so they're perfect for the little ones. I probably will use up the rest of these butane gas cartridges, and then I don't really want to buy any more. I've got about 3 or 4 of them left, probably last ages, but yeah, I need to start researching what to get. Thanks for your advice in advance. Chicken schnitty. Alright, so the boys, well, he's in the swag. I won't say he's asleep, but got the holy crap. Alright, they came up pretty high. The belly pot's working a treat down there. I've put fresh baits out, but it's pretty quiet. We had some good fun catching herring, and it was awesome. My son cast out and caught his own off the beach, so he's done it off the boat before, but doing it off the beach, that's pretty cool. He's really sort of getting that age where I think we can come and do a lot more beach fishing. He'll be able to handle it. But where's the stingrays? Where's the little sharks? It's pretty quiet, but it's I don't know, it must be like 26, 27 degrees. It's a beautiful night. The easterly's still pumping. Hasn't been any rain as yet, and right, I'm just gonna have a drink and get the tunes cranking and just enjoy it. But yeah, it'd be good if you know, I mean, I can't even get snagged here at sand. There's just nothing going on. So anyway, we'll look. I'll be the first to let you know if something happens. But it's a little bit quiet out here. Alright, about to wind the lines in. Very quiet night here. Barely losing a bait, so you know, you get that. I'll have another crack in the morning. Alright, I'm just here. I'll wound the rods in. Not much happening. I just can't be bothered going to bed yet. My son's only just gone to sleep. He probably first time in a swag by himself, so he's taking a little bit of getting used to it. But there's this killer lightning storm coming in. Yeah, some serious lightning happening. So I don't know what's going to happen. We might get a fair bit of rain. We've got the swag under the awning, so I don't know what direction the sort of wind still seems to be easterly, but wow. Yeah, we'll be. I think we'll be fairly safe laying on the ground, but there's a fair bit of lightning coming. Hopefully not too much rain, but I'm just going to sit here and watch the show. It's as good as it gets. I'm going to put a little bit of music on and yeah, just chill out for a bit. And I can only hope the lightning fires up the fish in the morning. But anyway, unless it strikes me, I guess you'll get a bit twitchy now. I hope the GoPro's catching that. This is an epic little storm. Anyway, what I meant to say was, unless I get struck by lightning, I'll see you in the morning. Alright, morning. So that was pretty hot sleep. Well, it wasn't a lot of sleep actually. It was really muggy, sort of sweating in the swag. There's still a fair bit of lightning out there, but it doesn't look like it's really going to rain. So anyway, we're going to put some more baits out and have a bit of a fish, put a bit of burley in the water, and then we'll cook some breakfast in a little bit. Yeah, so I'm kind of over this little cooker. It's just one burner's not enough for a bit of a fry up. Need something different. Let me know what you think. Well, that thing got it right on the shore break. Oh, got it right at the water's edge, that herring. Can you? You want to try and get it off? It's actually quite a decent one, that one. Yeah, very quiet this morning, isn't it? It's the second herring we've got. You want to grab it? Alright, let's get that hook out. What? Hold on, just let me get the hook out maybe, mate. Or you put in the bucket? Alright, good one. Good. Alright folks, so that's a wrap. We slayed a few herring, pretty quiet otherwise, and it was pretty quiet this morning, but we had a good time, didn't we, bud?
Yeah.
Yep, first time overnighting for the boy here, so anyway, we'll be up at Lucky Bay in a few weeks, so hopefully get some more beach fishing action up there, and we're just going to drive out, pop our tyres up and hit the road back to Perth. Alright, catch you on the next one.